Look at these hands. Go on, take a good look. You can see the story of a life written in the lines on the palms, in the calluses on the fingertips. These are not the soft, clean hands of someone who spends their days behind a desk. No, these are the hands of someone who builds things, who fixes things, who gets things done. For decades, these hands have known the feel of rough wood, the cold bite of steel, the familiar weight of a well-worn tool. They have turned wrenches on factory floors, guided steering wheels through crowded city streets, and held the frail hands of patients in quiet hospital rooms. There is a deep, honest pride in what these hands can do, a sense of purpose learned through years of hard physical work and real-world experience. Then one day, something new arrives. It doesn't have hands, it doesn't sweat, it doesn't get tired. It's a machine, but not like the old ones. This one is different. It's smart. They call it AI. Suddenly a whisper of fear creeps into the workshop, the hospital ward, the driver's cab. It's a cold feeling, a knot in the stomach that says, am I being replaced? For the men and women whose hands have done the work for so long, this new technology feels like a threat. It feels like everything they know, everything they have built their lives upon, is about to become obsolete. The pride in their skills is shaken by a deep and unsettling confusion. The first few weeks are filled with uncertainty. Imagine a veteran factory worker, a woman named Maria, who has spent 30 years calibrating a specific machine by sound and feel. Now, a computer screen with blinking lights and complex graphs tells her she's doing it wrong. Or think of a delivery driver, let's call him Dave, who knows every shortcut and back alley in his city. Suddenly, a GPS system powered by AI is telling him to take a different route, one that feels all wrong in his gut. It's frustrating. It feels insulting even. The AI doesn't know the history of the machine or the rhythm of the city. It only knows data. This initial clash is a battle between human instinct and machine logic. It's the seasoned nurse who can spot a patient in distress just by the look in their eyes, now being told to trust the readings from a new AI-powered monitor instead. The fear is not just about losing a job, it's about losing a part of yourself. It's the fear that all the hard-won wisdom, all the little tricks of the trade learned over a lifetime, no longer matter. It's the cold, quiet dread that a machine without a soul could do your job better than you can. The future, once a clear path, suddenly looks foggy and uncertain. But here's the thing about hardworking people. They are resilient, they are adapters, they have to be. After the initial shock and the grumbling wears off, a quiet curiosity begins to take hold. You can't fight progress, not forever, so you start to watch, you start to listen. Maria, the factory worker, begins to notice that, while the AI is annoying, the parts it helps calibrate are coming out with fewer defects. It doesn't have her touch, but it has a precision that is hard to argue with. She begins to see it less as a replacement for her skills and more as a very, very particular kind of tool, like a micrometer that can think for itself. Slowly, tentatively, the first steps toward acceptance are taken. It's like learning a new dance with a partner who moves in a strange and unfamiliar way. Dave, the delivery driver, decides to follow the AI's strange route one day, just to see what happens. To his surprise, it guides him around a massive traffic jam he couldn't have seen coming, saving him an hour. He still knows the city better, but he realizes the AI has a bird's-eye view that he doesn't. It's not about who is smarter, it's about seeing the bigger picture. The fear starts to fade, replaced by a cautious respect. This phase of learning is different for everyone. For the nurse, it might be discovering that the AI monitor can track subtle changes in a patient's vital signs overnight, freeing her up to spend more time offering comfort and human connection. She's still the one holding the patient's hand, but now she has another set of tireless, digital eyes watching over them. She finds she can trust the machine to handle the data so she can focus on the person. The fear of being replaced shifts into a new understanding. The AI handles the tasks so she can provide the care. The change isn't loud or dramatic. It's a series of small, aha moments. It's the mechanic who uses an AI diagnostic tool to find a problem in minutes that would have taken him hours of guesswork. It's the farmer who uses an AI-powered drone to check on his crops, saving him a long day of walking the fields under a hot sun. People start to see that this new technology isn't trying to steal their identity. It's a tool, a complicated, powerful, and sometimes frustrating tool, but a tool nonetheless. And hardworking people have always been good at figuring out how to use new tools to get the job done. Then, something remarkable starts to happen. People don't just learn to use the AI, they start to work with it. A new kind of partnership is born. Maria, on the factory floor, now combines her decades of experience with the AI's data. She knows the sound the machine makes right before a part is about to fail, something the AI can't hear. She uses that instinct to tell the AI when to run a deeper diagnostic, preventing a breakdown before it happens. Her experience gives the AI context. The AI's precision gives her superpowers. Together, they are better than either of them could be alone. This collaboration unlocks a new level of creativity and efficiency. Dave the driver now uses his AI not just for navigation but for strategy. He combines his knowledge of loading docks and tricky parking spots with the AI's real-time traffic data to create the most efficient routes possible. He's not just a driver anymore, he's a logistics expert. He's teaching the AI, in a way, by providing feedback on its suggestions. The AI learns from his human experience and he learns from its massive data processing power. It's a two-way street, a true collaboration between man and machine. In the hospital, the nurse now leads a team that includes both human colleagues and AI systems. She uses her judgment to interpret the AI's alerts. The machine might flag a patient's heart rate, but she knows that patient just had a visitor and is emotionally excited. She provides the critical human element of context and compassion. The AI takes care of the endless data streams, allowing her to focus on mentoring younger nurses, coordinating complex care plans, and being the human face of medicine. Her job hasn't disappeared, it has evolved into something more meaningful and more impactful. This new dynamic is all about playing to your strengths. Humans are good at intuition, creativity, empathy, and complex problem solving. AI is good at processing vast amounts of data, finding patterns, and performing repetitive tasks with perfect consistency. When you put them together, you don't get a replacement, you get an upgrade. The worker is no longer just a pair of hands. They are the brain of the operation, the strategic mind guiding a powerful tool. The fear of being obsolete is replaced by the excitement of new possibilities and a renewed sense of purpose. So, what does the future look like? If you listen to the headlines, you might think it's a dark and scary place where people are no longer needed. But if you look closer, on the factory floors, in the trucks, and in the hospitals, you'll see a different story unfolding. You'll see a story of hope. The journey from fear to collaboration isn't always easy, but it is happening. The relationship between people and AI is not a competition. It is a partnership, a parallel journey where each makes the other better, stronger, and more capable. We are not being replaced, we are being empowered. The calloused hands of the worker are still essential. They are the hands that will build, maintain, and guide these new systems. They are the hands that will provide the human touch that no machine can ever replicate. The wisdom earned through a lifetime of work is not becoming worthless. It is becoming more valuable than ever. It is the human element that will ensure this powerful technology is used for good, to solve real problems and to make people's lives better. We are the ones who will give this technology its purpose and its heart. The challenges are real, and we shouldn't ignore them. We need to focus on training, on helping people learn these new skills. We need to make sure that everyone has a chance to be a part of this new future. But the potential is immense. Imagine a world where AI helps doctors cure diseases faster, where it helps us build safer buildings, grow more food for the hungry, and protect our planet. This is not science fiction. This is the world we can build if we choose to work together, if we embrace change with courage and an open mind. The road ahead is one we will walk together, humans and AI side by side. Our hands, our hearts, and our minds, combined with the processing power of machines, can create a future that is safer, healthier, and more prosperous for everyone. The story of work is not over. It's just the beginning of a new and exciting chapter. It's a story of human ingenuity, resilience, and our incredible ability to turn a challenge into an opportunity. It's a dirty job, figuring all this out, but somebody's got to do it. And I, for one, am optimistic about the outcome.